Rangers' draw with Braga has sparked a wave of criticism, with one player finding himself at the centre of the post-match storm. What was already a frustrating night quickly turned into a talking point far beyond the scoreline, as sections of the media delivered an unexpectedly harsh assessment. The reaction has added an edge to a fixture that should have been straightforward, leaving plenty to unpack from an evening that didn't go to plan. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Ali McCoy admits he's concerned about the levels of this current Rangers side. The former Rangers and Scotland star was on co-commentary duties last night as Braga held Danny Röhl's side to a 1-1 stalemate at Ibrox. That was despite Rangers taking a first-half lead on home soil, and the visitors being reduced to 10 men during the early stages of the second period. A defensive error by Nasser Giga saw the Portuguese outfit pounce for the equaliser. The draw did see Rangers finally climb off the foot of the league standings after 5 matches. However, they are still 5 points off the playoff spots, where a finish is required to progress to the knockout stages. And that leaves McCoy concerned about Rangers' future as a Europa League team, never mind pushing for Champions League qualification. "It's terrible," he said on TNT Sports. "Every time I come on here I feel as though I'm like Dr. Doom. I really am, and I don't want to be. I genuinely don't want to be. But that's a game Rangers should have won, and would have won a couple of seasons ago. There's no doubt about that. My concern is, and it's a big concern, is I'm not sure sadly that the team is capable of a lot better than that. You've no idea how much I hope I'm wrong, I really do. I really hope I'm wrong. But I'm not sure those individuals and collectively as a team can be a lot better than that. Yes, they can do different things and selective things better, but you can't make mistakes at the goal like they did. That's just really poor defending. But I'm not sure that group of players or that team can take Rangers to the next level or the level they want to be at. Time will tell. You have no idea how much I hope I'm wrong." Now, Rangers' draw with Braga came wrapped in controversy after a fiery second-half flashpoint drew sharp criticism from Portugal overnight. At the centre of it all was Nicolas Raskin, whose reaction to a head-to-head clash with Rodrigo Salazar has been dissected and dismissed in particularly blunt terms. The incident unfolded shortly after the restart at Ibrox, with Rangers holding a 1-0 lead, courtesy of James Tavernier's assured first-half penalty. As Braga sought a foothold, tensions rose. Salazar leaned in and made contact with Raskin, prompting the Belgian midfielder to fall to the turf. Dutch referee Allard Lindout initially reached for a yellow card, seemingly judging the moment as a heated but limited confrontation. That interpretation did not last long. VAR summoned the official to revisit the incident, and following a review, Lindout upgraded his decision. Salazar was sent off, leaving Braga to chase the game with 10 men for nearly half an hour. The dismissal only intensified the post-match debate, especially in Portugal, where Raskin's reaction was heavily scrutinised. A bowler, analysing the moment in their match report, offered a stinging description of how the Rangers midfielder went down. Their assessment read, "Rangers took advantage of the first good VAR intervention. Fran Navarro conceded a penalty, and the referee, after reviewing the images, pointed to the penalty spot. Tavernier didn't miss and put the Scots ahead. The break could have allowed the Minho team to readjust some dynamics so that a reaction could emerge in the second half. But Rodrigo Salazar lacked composure. Or rather, he was too composed. They then turned their focus directly onto Raskin's fall, writing, 'The Uruguayan international's forehead bumped into Raskin, who tumbled like a baby.' VAR intervened again, and the Dutch referee changed the yellow card to a red, another harsh blow. Even reduced in numbers, Braga pushed for a response, as the outlet summarised, trailing on the scoreboard and with one less player on the field, SC Braga had about half an hour to unleash a cry of revolt. Strategically, the team was forced to drop slightly to exploit transitions. And the truth is that Viking's men responded well defensively, remaining compact and avoiding any setbacks before scoring. The fallout from the incident is unlikely to fade quickly. Rangers will be satisfied with the result, but the debate over the red card and the accusation that Raskin exaggerated the contact ensures the flashpoint will continue to occupy attention long after the final whistle. Before we get into our next story, if you are enjoying today's video and you would like to see more and stay updated with the latest Rangers news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you, let's get back into the video. Kevin Muscat has spoken for the first time on the talks that saw him on the brink of becoming Rangers manager before changing his mind. After Steven Gerrard pulled out of the running for a sensational return, the former Ibrox defender became the first choice and looks set to succeed Russell Martin. However, he too performed a U-turn. At the time, Muscat was involved in a title bid with current club Shanghai Port, and it was believed he was not going to become available to move to Glasgow until that was resolved. Rangers may have had to wait weeks for their new man, and possibly appoint an interim boss until then. That is believed to have been a factor in talks breaking down, and Danny Roll ultimately landed the job. Muscat has since seen that title fight through and guided his side to another trophy, and has now taken the chance to address his near move back to Rangers. He told media back home in Australia, "I had some real positive talks with some really good people, real professional people. I've got a lot of respect for the people that I spoke with. The decision ended up where it ended up. It's not really important who made what decision at what time. What's important is, I think everybody's comfortable now, Rangers seem to have moved on, and we've won the championship, so I think it's best just left alone." Muscat doesn't know what the future may hold for him and his planning for next season in the Chinese Super League. "I've got to plan for next season and make sure we get things right with pre-season and recruitment. Then naturally I'll take a break and we'll see what happens. The reality is I don't know what is next, so I'll be just going about business as usual, mate. What's meant to be will be." I look at it and think to myself, well, if I'm in an environment where I'm happy, my family's happy, I'm able to go about my business and it's appreciated, I'm content. What I do know is that if I take my foot off the gas, it'll be much harder for opportunities to arise. So I'll just keep my head down, keep working hard, keep working to win trophies. If doors open, great. Time will tell what that looks like. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.